Hey guys, how's it going? Parent here. So as you guys know, I've been participating in the 1 week Path of Exile hardcore race, and it's been going pretty well. I've been number one the majority of the time, despite the fact that pretty much anyone near me has played way more hours than I have. And one such person played about 10 more hours than I have up to this point. This is the 6th day. He actually died. He died in the game, of course. No serious deaths. Just his character died in the game because it is a hardcore race. And some of these guys have been playing crazy amount of hours. Like they had like a 30+ hour marathon, and people are thinking of doing another one because it is coming up to the end of the race. And a lot of times I did lose my lead, but pretty much every time I've lost my lead, that person has lost their character at a later point in time. And this has happened maybe 4 or 5 times now. I'm not saying I'll win, because it is a lot RNG, and a lot of it is how much time you put into the game, and we haven't won on either count. But the other side that I want to talk about is how much time do you really want to invest in video games, and to what extent do you want to go? Because some people have been going a little bit crazy on this notion, in my opinion. And if someone like me is telling you that you're playing too much, you should really think about it. I understand some people have a lot of time on their hands, and they like to sleep 4 or 5 hours a day, do like 19-20 hour gaming days. And for a short amount of time, I can see people doing that. I can see for a 1 week period, someone sleeping for 4 to 5 hours and playing the rest. But typically, if it's going to be in a hardcore situation where, if you make a mistake, you may lose all your progress, you may not want to do that. The other side is, a lot of people have been kind of bypassing this little rule here of 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night by staying up 2 days straight, and even longer than that in some cases. And the thing is, when you do that, when you don't sleep for that long, you are going to be prone to mistakes. You're going to be zombie mode, and it's just not going to work out. So having the amount of sleep each night is really important. I know this is like the most obvious shit ever, but I know a lot of you like to pull these 24-hour, 30-hour, 48-hour marathons, and you haven't seen me do it. I mean, I do it once in a blue moon when it comes to like World of Warcraft leveling, but for one day, if you can get as much rest as you want the previous day, and then play for 24 hours and then get a lot of rest after that, yeah, you can do that. But when it comes to a longer period, when it comes to like a week race, when it comes to a month race, that kind of shit is not going to go well for your character in the game and for yourself outside the game. And just a few other little tidbits here, which also go into the obvious category, would be, try to eat. I like to eat at least twice a day. Shocking to some how I find time to do that, but I know a lot of people really no life this shit, and while you guys are free to do whatever you want, I'm just telling you what's likely going to be most effective in the long term. Because I've been doing this race thing for a week now, but I don't feel tired, I don't feel hungry, I don't feel exhausted. I could keep going at this pace forever. It's not a big deal to me. But some people are going absolutely crazy, and the results don't show it even in the time span of a week. Extend it to a month, and it's over, So you gotta get the sleep, you gotta get your food, and you gotta take care of yourself a little bit, walk around the house if you have to, do some exercise if you have to. Just get yourself moving a little bit. Don't eat too much, too much of the bad shit if you can help it, and try to, keep yourself hydrated. I know in a lot of short races, when it comes to like 3-hour races or something like that, it is actually a good idea to not be hydrated, so you don't have to go to the bathroom. But we're talking about on the longer scale here, because I know a lot of you are like me. You're trying to see this example in at least in Path of Exile, this 1 week race, as kind of how the game will become when it'll reach open beta in 3 weeks or so. And the truth is, it is a representation, but it's only a representation if you take it day by day, one step at a time. Nothing over the limits, nothing over Kripp's no life limits, and you'll be fine. But other than that, you may run into some problems. You might lose your character, like the a handful of people have already that have surpassed my character. So, keep it chill, keep it safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.